Hey fans, it's me Aaron for a comic show. Next week's the big event. Of course, I'm talking about Dark Days Metal #4. I mean, also Christmas, but Metal #4 is next week. The week after that is Doomsday Clock 2. This week has a few good things, so let's jump into that. For Marvel, there were 2 legacy launches. They're kind of finishing up these legacy launches. There's still astonishing X-Men to come, but Weapon X, same Greg Pak, same characters, just kicking ass. You know, as mutants, saving other mutants, and kicking ass, except it's not like X-Force in that they're not killing, I guess. But yeah, it's Old Man Logan heading it up, and basically it's more of the same. It's a jump on point like any other story arc, but you can get it for the nice Barry Windsor Smith homage cover. But if you're already getting it, there's no reason to stop. And if you were somewhat interested, jump in now. Also, the Unbeatable Squirrel. The lenticular cover is pretty cool. I like this one because I like the artist and I like all the cool stuff of turning it upside down and all the characters on it. The same exact creative team, so really no changes other than Squirrel Girl is going into space. You see Silver Surfer, she's on the surfboard, Beta Ray Bill, Cosmo, Nova. It's all your favorite space guys, cosmic Marvel dudes, and in the Squirrel Girl style. So, funny. It's funny. So if you are a big fan of cosmic stuff, check it out. And if you were reading Squirrel Girl, there is absolutely no reason to stop. It's the same creative team. It's just legacy now. Also for Marvel this week, Defenders Volume 1 is out. Diamonds Are Forever. It's the same team from the Netflix show. It's Bendis, who I guess is doing 2 arcs on it before he leaves for DC. But it's those characters that Bendis is so good at. Jessica Jones, who he created. Luke Cage, who he brought back into prominence. Daredevil, who he had an epic run on. And, Luke Cage's friend Iron Fist. So he's there too. So I like it. I like their team. I like their team defending Hell's Kitchen. It's cool. If you like the Netflix show, absolutely try it. And also, Marvel gave us calendars this week. So we have the 2018 calendars. Everything is all old-timey legacy pictures in here. So we have a few. We have a decent amount to give away to subscribers and customers that buy Marvel stuff tomorrow, Wednesday, when that comes out. And also, Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 1 is out. This is Chip Zdarsky, whom I love his stuff. I love his sense of humor. I liked him on everything he's done, art and writing. This is art by mainly Kubert, but it's Peter and his pal Johnny Human Torch and shenanigans. So I dig that book. And what's going on in it now, where Peter has revealed his secret identity to someone who he's never revealed it to before. Not everyone, not like how that was done in Civil War, but just one specific person you would think most likely, most people would say that's the worst person for him to reveal it to that isn't a villain of his, though it is a villain of Peter's, more or less. So get into that. It's good. DC, my pal Booster's back. Booster is in this new arc with Superman. Superman's going back in time to when Krypton explodes to see if his father is really Oz. His father, Jor-El, really survived from last arc, the Oz Effect. Did he survive? Is that really his father? Is his father really evil? Is it just perhaps Dr. Manhattan screwing with him? Maybe not. There's nothing we've seen to show that, but why is this happening now during Rebirth? Why? But basically we got Booster and a cool scene with Booster versus Flash. So Cosmic Treadmill and Booster's Time Sphere. It's good. I love Booster. And just in time for my personal Christmas, and I bought plenty to sell, is the Funko Pops of Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. My 2 favorite characters. I love them. These are the metallic ones. There's also ones with like a matte finish, but I like their goggles and visors. I love everything about them. These are my friends. I love Teddy. Teddy's my favorite, but Booster's cool too. Moving on, Mr. Miracle #5. This is a full issue of just Miss Miracle and Barda on an epic date. Just a full day of going on a date, having sex, all that good stuff right before he has to turn himself over to be executed because he was found guilty of treason or whatever the hell against, you know, Dark Side and New Gods and Orion, all that shenanigans. The best thing about this book, the best thing other than obviously it's Tom King writing it, is it's so freaking grounded. It's all that cosmic New Gods, crazy wackadoo LSD theology that Jack Kirby did, but it's their relationship. It's Barda and Scott-Free's relationship, their marriage, their love for each other, how they anchor each other. And I've also read issue 6 ahead of time, and that issue is just epic. It's insanity. He's going to be executed, and all they talk about the whole time is remodeling their condo. But it's great. I love that book. I can't say enough about Mr. Miracle and Tom King. And Tom King's Batman Volume 4 is out, The War of Jokes and Riddles. It's Joker versus Riddler, and all the other villains take sides, and they all fight like Deadshot versus Deathstroke. And there are 2 issues that focus on Kite Man, and they're great. This guy, Tom King, made Kite Man an engaging character that I felt for. Like, he's not just a joke. He is someone that you can actually really care about. Moving on to some indie books. This by Boom is Judas. It's a 4-issue miniseries, just in time for Christmas. But Judas, it's a story from his point of view. You know, Judas was, you know, the disciple who betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver and all that jazz. And then, you know, he never could be forgiven. He ended up hanging himself. He's in hell, all that stuff. Well, what about Judas's perspective? What if he finds out from, I don't know, Lucifer in hell that was preordained? His part in the story was preordained. Jesus needed a fall guy. The story needed someone to turn him in. And if that was preordained, and if Judas did not have a choice, then did Jesus betray him? Jesus was the one being Judas's friend and said, you know, come follow me. But, you know, the end's not so good for you, you know. But did Jesus sell him out because he needed one of those 12 to betray him? And if that's the case, did Judas sacrifice himself for all of us so we could all have salvation? Because one man had to take that fall. Not Jesus, Judas. He had to take that fall so that story could happen, so that we could all be saved. I mean, from a certain point of view, Lucifer's point of view and Judas's ear, that's what he's saying is happening. But I assure you this isn't blasphemy. That's actual Bible verses in here from the book of Matthew and whatnot, and Old Testament verses. All that jazz, it's just Judas's point of view. And from the first issue, I am thoroughly engaged in it. I really dug it. So if that does anything for you, cool, go for it. I mean, not the best time of year to be dogging Jesus out, but whatever, that's what they did. And for your Christmas spirit, The Wicked and the Divine Christmas Annual is out. It's just a $3.99 book. It's not like some crazy $8 book. It's all sex. It's all Christmas sex. Apparently, Christmas sex is a big thing. Characters pair off and just have tons of sex. The whole book is full of sex. Lots of sex. I'm warning you now. It looks all Christmas sweatery and wholesome. It's all sex. So if that's what you want, get it. And also, we got Krampus Pops too, just in time for Christmas. So get someone a Krampus, maybe as a white elephant gift or whatever. Just, you know, it's cool. You know, get them a Krampus. And then finally, for Image, Bitch Planet triple feature is out. This is an anthology, tons of different creators doing all different characters from that book. And it's what you got. There's no volume 3, so there's this. If you want more in that world, this is it. So come get it. And thanks for watching. If you're a Beetle and Booster fan, Go buy this from your local comic shop so they make more. I want more. I want Guy Gardner. I want Animal Man. I want Nort. I want all the wackadoo characters that I love. Make them, buy them. Let's get this. Let's make this happen. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.